Hello, how are you guys doing? So I'm a little late to this party that's going on here concerning 2.3, but I figured I'd talk about it anyway. I actually am looking forward to it. As some people know, I took a little bit of a break from Genshin. I'm getting back into it a little bit. I've been playing it off and on, not every day. Well, I log on, I might not spend all my resin, I might forget to do my commissions, but I still have Welkin, so I'm logging in for at least that. But I had a chance to look over the 2.3 live stream and the highlights and stuff, and I gotta say, it's looking pretty good. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about, but the biggest thing, first thing that I'm probably gonna make it about this video is the characters. So we have two banners that we see here. We have two reruns, Albedo and Eula, and I was not expecting Eula to come back so soon because Eula is the only character in Genshin who I've been able to record videos for both of her runs because months ago when she was out, it was one of the first videos on my channel. I pulled for Eula and I got her on my first few wishes. Actually, I got her on my first wish on the banner, something like that. I recorded it. It was pretty cool. If you want to go check it out, I'll put it in the description. But we also have Albedo, and this is what a lot of people have been asking for. A lot of people have been asking for this Albedo rerun now, and we're finally getting it. And not only that, we're also getting a weapon that actually is made for Albedo, the Cinnabar Spindle. So, assuming it's for Albedo, its main stat is defense, no doubt. Probably some other passive stuff going on down there as well. So, if you already have Albedo and you want a really good weapon for him, here's your chance to get it. And for people who want Albedo, who've been begging Mihoyo, licking their toes to get this Albedo rerun, it's finally here. So go crazy, because there's people who have some nutty amounts of Primo Gems saved up for him. As for me, I'm torn between getting Eula Constellations and going for Ito, because Ito looks really cool, and Goru is going to be on Ito's banner as well. So the two new characters are on their own banners, leaving Albedo and Eula to be their own reruns with their own rate ups. But hey, it depends on what the rate ups are for either banner. While I don't particularly want Albedo, I am not seeking Albedo. I am guaranteed the banner character. I gave up on getting C1 Hu Tao. I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna save for future characters since I'm not gonna be spending money on this game anymore. Every Primo Gem counts. So with that in mind, I'm still yet to decide. Do I want to go for Ito and Goru? Do I want Eula Constellations? Or do I want to go for Albedo? I think the answer to that question is going to be answered when I figure out what the rate ups are for all three of them are, because the rate ups really do have a huge influence on what characters I'm going to be pulling for in the future. Because I need Xingqiu constellations, I need a C4 Xiangling, I need a few more Bennett constellations to get to C5. Like, I need constellations for so many 4-star characters. So if the 4-star rate ups are garbage, or well, I mean, for some people they're not, because whatever. But if I see like Barbara and Noelle on one of the banners, then I'm most likely going to skip it because I have C6 in both. Don't really want either of those. So it just depends on what the rate ups are. Because people have been asking me, should I pull for Albedo or Eula? That is totally up to you. If you have Eula already and you want to snipe some constellations, that might be an option for you. Or if you just don't have Albedo and you want him, there you go. But it does depend on how your teams play, because Goru is one of those characters that benefits more on a full Geo team. So if you got Geo characters, like I have a C6 Ningguang, and that's what tempts me to. I have two C6 Geo characters, so if I'm gonna pull for any of them, I might want to pull for Ito and Goru, because then I'll have a full Geo team there. Two of them are C6. I mean, while Noelle isn't the best pick for a team like that, I also have Zhongli. I have Noelle at C6. I have Ningguang at C6. And getting Ito and Goru is just going to make it better. And, you know, hey, for people who already have Albedo, maybe it would be a good idea to go for Goru and Ito, because you're going to be getting all these Geo characters. And then you're going to have a full Geo team that can probably delete Floor 12 with Spiral Abyss. So with all the weapons and stuff coming out for Albedo and Ito's new Claymore, it looks pretty nice. So from what I'm looking at, the stats on it, they might like if you look at the main attack. The main attack for Ito's weapon, nothing crazy, but the main stat on there, it's got a big bonus. So I mean, I'm not going for it. I'm not pulling on the weapon banner ever again unless the weapon I want is the weapon or both weapons I totally want all in. Then yeah, maybe. But I'm definitely not going to pull for Ito's weapon, so maybe, who knows what happens. So with all those characters and talk out of the way, I just want to also talk about a new boss. There's a new boss, pretty sure, guaranteed it's going to be used for Garu and Ito. It is in the Surumi Island, and it's located right where the anomalous ruin grader is right now. Actually, it's in that little arena area back there. So finally, because I've been talking about it, I was mentioning that Surumi Island does not have a boss yet, and now it will. So there's something for you to fight. It's a giant rift town, does the same thing as a rift town does. It applies corrosion, stuff like that. But what I'm looking most forward to, actually, are the events. Because I've said it so many times that Twisted Realm was the best event in Genshin, and they're bringing that back. Twisted Realm is coming back with probably a different name, but it's up in the corner. I saw it in the live stream. It said Twisted Realm. So the Twisted Realm, amazing event. They're bringing that back, and they're also bringing back the Misty Dungeons event, another really good event. I made a video on that too a while ago, where you use trial characters that Mihoyo gives you to complete dungeons and stuff. And that was actually a little bit tricky because Mihoyo doesn't know how to build their own characters. They give you like noblesse on a DPS character, some stupid stuff like that. So they build their characters bad, and you're forced to use them. So that's a challenge in of itself right there. And another event that they have coming that I'm not really crazy about is like a little Dragon Spine event where you go and like do like races and time trials. That isn't that amazing. The other two events are definitely better, but for people who care about like races and other challenges like that, that event looks like it might be the first one to come. Who knows? But that one is the new event, and there's two events that are returning. Those all look pretty good, while the Twisted Realm and the Misty Dungeon definitely look like they are going to be the best, because I loved both of them, Twisted Realm being number one. And finally, something else I want to talk about is we're getting a Beto Hangout event. Like, holy crap, I never thought that that would actually happen, but we're getting a Beto Hangout event. And a Goru Hangout event, but the beta one is just, oh my god, that's nutty, dude. The beta, like, I know people are excited about the beta Hangout event because people have been asking for more Hangout events. Like, we went months without ever getting a Hangout event, but here we are. We have two new Hangout events coming, and some Dragon Spine lore type stuff going on. So this update's shaping up to be a pretty good one. Definitely better than 2.2. 2.2 was a snooze fest. Absolutely nothing happened. There was like nothing new. Two reruns and some events. Kind of boring. But 2.3, we get a new boss. We get hangout events. Well, I mean, we got hangout events in 2.2 as well, but these hangout events look like they're a little bit better and cooler because I also wanted a Beto hangout event, and we got one. Not only that, we're getting two of my one. We get my number one favorite event coming back, and we got Misty Dungeons, another really solid event, and another little fun challenge event for other people to do. And two new characters are also coming. So this event, pretty good, pretty substantial if looking at it like that. If you guys are excited about this event, I would totally start saving up Primo Gems for this because there are 3 banners coming here. And I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't really look at the entire live stream. But I've heard from people that Eula and Albedo are going to run at the same time or something like that. I don't know how it's going to work, but you have to pick. So you guys better start saving. If you haven't gotten Hu Tao or you're trying to get a C1 Hu Tao like me, you might as well just forget it. Unless you really care about getting it that much, because there's a lot of things that, a lot of ways to spend your Primo Gems here in 2.3, so I would definitely save mine, and I know other people have for Albedo especially, so I'll definitely be making content on this 2.3 update when it drops, but in the meantime, I'll be doing maybe some Genshin challenges, like Spiral Abyss challenges, or some other like weapon and character builds and general stuff like that. Who knows? But in the yeah, just that's what's happening in the meantime, because we still got like 8-ish days for this 2.2 to go away and 2.3 to show up. So hey, I'm fairly excited for this because the events look amazing. I loved both of them. So yeah, that's really the big stuff about 2.3. There's a few other small stuff, but I just figured I'd talk about the big stuff, the stuff that actually people actually care about. So if you guys are excited for this update, let me know who you're pulling for. I want to know who y'all are pulling for. Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. Peace.